Jillian. In order for you to answer this question, I decided to change it a little bit so you don't just copy my answer, but repeat the steps into your problem. All right? So let's get started. I changed the number 16 into the number 2. So first of all, how do we use long division, right? So we write here the function that we want to divide. Then you see the division symbol. And here there is the function that we want to divide by. All right? So then we start in this way. We take the first term of the function that I want to divide, and the first term of the one I'm dividing by, and I divide them, meaning I do 3x cubed divided by x squared. X cubed and x squared reduce, and you get 3x. The 3x you'll write over here. It will be the first term of your answer. What happens after this? After this, you multiply 3x by what you are dividing by, meaning by x squared plus 2. In my problem. In your problem would be plus 16. So what do I get when I multiply? Okay, 3x by x squared will be 3x cubed. I'm going to write this just below the other x cubed term. And then 3x times 2 will be 6x. I'm going to write this under the x column. All right? Then, the third step will be to subtract in column. Meaning you're going to do 3x minus 3x cubed, 48x minus 6x. Notice that if 6x were negative, 48 minus negative 6x would have made you change the sign, right? But anyway, so this cancels, which will always be the case if you did the problem correctly. You bring this down, and then 48 minus 6x will be 42x, and then bring the 32 down. All right? Now we are going to repeat the steps. So what was the first step? It was to use this and divide it by x squared. So the first term divided by the first term. X squared cancels, and we get negative 2. Where does negative 2 go? Negative 2 goes here. Then remember what we had as a second step, multiply. So what do we multiply by in this case? The negative 2 that we just found, we multiply by x squared plus 2. In your problem would be x squared plus 16, right? So I get negative 2x squared minus 4x. And now I subtract in column. Okay, so when I subtract here in column, I get negative 2x squared minus negative 2x squared. It turns into a plus, right? So this will give me 0. This cancels. And here, 42 minus, remember I'm subtracting, right? So when I'm subtracting with a negative, this turns into a positive. So 42 plus 4x will be 46x minus 32. All right. Now, I cannot go any further because this number here, x squared, has a higher exponent than this one. So it means I got my answer. What I have down here is called the remainder. What I have here is the quotient. This answer is given in this way. It is the quotient. The answer would be the quotient, which is 3x minus 2, right? Yes. Plus the remainder divided by x squared plus 2. I'm sure you went over this in class. I hope so. Now, why am I writing it like that? Because I cannot go ahead and divide by x squared plus 2, right? This was a remainder. It's like, yeah. All right, so in your problem, your remainder will be 0, so you will not get that problem. All right, I hope this was helpful and you can do your problem now by following the steps. Thank you.